Welcome to Brand Lover, honest, real, and lively conversations for flourishing entrepreneurs and budding business owners on a mission to cultivate a heartfelt brand that connects with their purpose-driven mission. My hope is that you walk away feeling inspired and refreshed with a weekly takeaway in your back pocket that you can apply to your life or business. Hello, lovely lady. Before we get into the podcast today, I am so excited to invite you to my free 4-day bootcamp for online business owners, Brand Polish Bootcamp. So if your brand has got you feeling a little bit befuddled, if you are feeling a little bit confused about your direction, not really knowing what to focus on for the new year or even just over the next few months, maybe you feel like nothing's really working for you at the moment, and you really feel like you could use a little bit of a polish. It's time to do that with me. So ditch your self-doubt, start making bold moves towards brand dominance. We are actually kicking off today. You still have time to sign up. It's kicking off at 1 p.m. Adelaide time. So tap the link below and I can't wait to get started. The replays are going to be up until Sunday. So even if you're catching this after Monday, feel free to come along, catch up on the replays and find yourself a whole bunch of clarity. Okay, so the podcast part. First of all, I would love to take you on a little stroll down memory lane, my memory lane. For those of you that don't know, I had a business from the age of about 23, and it was basically just general graphic design. So that was back in the day where there was no such thing as Canva. Genuinely, graphic design was a respected profession. I studied at university. I did a double degree in computer-based art and design and marketing. And you know, it's still considered a profession, I guess, but be honest, as a business owner, you probably now use Canva for most of your marketing collateral, right? So anyway, I'm a pretty cruisy lass. I like to go with the flow and, you know, I'm happy if you're happy type thing. Some real life examples. I never pick the restaurant. I couldn't choose between a brown or a cream couch. Probably don't really care. Doesn't bother me that much. And if I like the same, like 2 colors of the same pair of shoes, I would just buy both. So you get the idea. In my business, the way that manifested was, well, it was pretty obvious that I just wasn't driving. I didn't go anywhere. I wasn't proactive in seeking clients. I was for everyone, doing anything and everything. And it really did keep me stuck. Not that I realized it at the time. It sort of kept me safe. It kept me mediocre, quiet. And I was a pushover. I guess I was kind of invisible. And it wasn't until after I had my kids and decided to relaunch my business that I sat myself down and made the decision to do something meaningful, purposeful, something that would light me up and have that profound impact on my clients. I wanted to really set an example for my family, particularly having girls. That's something that really meant a lot to me. And to do that, I had to decide who I wanted to become in this next season of my life. I was sort of had this massive wake-up call that I was just cruising through my life. I was drifting. I was basically a passenger of my own life. So I had to decide who it was that I wanted to become, how I wanted my brand to be shaped, how I needed to show up for it. I had to focus on what needed to change and make those changes happen. I had to really get deep and honest with myself, you know, asking myself questions like, what did I need my business to look like to support my lifestyle? And somehow I had to make that happen. And let's be real here, I am still on the journey. I am still seeking, I'm still finding, I am growing, I am evolving, as are you. Same. But it all starts with the decision, because without making that conscious decision, those doors are never going to open. Your brand is not just a bunch of visual assets and images. It's genuinely shaped by your decisions and your choices as a business owner. The decisions that you make shape the very essence of your brand, from your core messaging to the products and services that you decide to offer. So you can receive or pay for guidance, for coaching or for mentoring. You can do courses and educate yourself, and all of that is fabulous. Like, that's all about the journey of evolution and growing. But at the end of the day, the buck stops with you, and your audience can sense your confidence through the boldness of your decisions and the self-belief that you have. So the journey of brand building is all about risks and rewards. You have to take the risk to reap the reward. There have been some risks that I've taken that I will openly admit have failed dismally, and others that have exceeded my wildest expectations. But the truth is, if you aren't willing to step outside yourself and take that bold risk, whether it's big or small, how will you ever know what's beyond the door that you're stepping through? Making the decision literally opens the door to an unknown world. Sure, it's scary, but if you don't go, how will you ever know what's possible for you? So you will have heard the quote about nothing great being made inside of comfort zones. I'm sure that you've heard that quote before. Can't remember exactly how it goes, but think about it for a minute. Staying comfortable is just like standing in front of that door, the door of endless opportunity, exciting challenges, and rewards beyond your wildest dreams. Staying inside your comfort zone is like standing in front of that door that has got so much opportunity on the other side and not even attempting to turn the handle. So I encourage you to ask yourself right now, am I really happy standing here, or do I want to see what's on the other side? You don't have to take massive leaps right now, but every step outside of your comfort zone leads to the next one and the next one and the next one. And then all of a sudden you look back and realize just how far you've come. And all it took is that one step. And remember that baby steps are still steps forward. So in summary, have a think about, and grab a paper and a pen if you want to, what's something that's been tugging at your heartstrings, but you've been ignoring? What's something that you see other business owners doing that inwardly, secretly, maybe you've never told anyone, secretly you'd love to do it too, but you tell yourself that you can't? What gap do you have in your skills and knowledge that's holding you back from fulfilling a goal or a dream that you have? Lovely lady, take this as your sign to take the leap. Walk through the door, make the decision, and just see what type of impact it has on your personal growth and your business growth. So just wanted to remind you to sign up for Brand Polish Bootcamp. That is kicking off today. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And also wanted to let you know that if you are seeking a beautiful, nurturing, empowering space to help you to flourish in 2024, I would love to let you know that I'm officially opening enrollments for my incredibly intimate mastermind experience called the Kindred Collective. It's starting in January. I am going to be inviting lovely ladies to enroll from November. So if that's something that you're interested in as well, I will pop the link in the show notes to that to register your interest. I would love to hear from you, and hopefully I will see you inside Brand Polish Bootcamp. If you found this episode inspiring or helpful, I invite you to share the link with another woman in business or someone who needs to hear this message. Every woman we can support to grow a meaningful, profitable brand is another woman who is free to live a purposeful life for herself and be more present for her family. None of us are alone in the challenges we face in business, but the solution can start with a gift from someone else, and it could be a podcast episode just like this one. Thank you for listening.